Hello friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now today I have some information for you about wig frustrations. I know how frustrating it is to get a wig and it doesn't look like what you bought. It doesn't look like those stock photos. You have to remember those stock photos are done by stylists on beautiful models. So your wig isn't going to look exactly like that. You're going to have to do some things to it. You may have to trim it, you may have to poof it up a bit, you may have to tease it out. They do all sorts of things to wigs to make them look good enough for a stock photo. The second thing that's a frustration is wigs falling off or feeling like they're going to pop off your head. Now, I don't have that problem with my wigs. My wigs never give me any trouble. I have a 21¼ circumference around my head, and so that puts me in the middle between petite and average, and I usually go for average. It's a little bit bigger, but I think it fits me better. So one thing you can do if you're having that problem is you can get a Milano wig grip, and it just takes the worry about your wig falling off right away, and you don't have to worry about that. The more you wear wigs, the more comfortable you're going to get, and the more you're not going to get that feeling like the wind is going to blow it off or something. It's not going to happen. The third frustration that people have is HD fibers sometimes. They do tear up faster than regular fibers. Sometimes they mat together, sometimes they frizz, and you can get something called Hair You Wear Restore that will help with that, but for the most part, you have to understand you have regular wig fibers, and then you have the HD fiber, which is the heat-resistant ones where you can go ahead and style it with a curling iron. But those fibers tend to tear up a little bit faster than your regular hair fiber. You have to remember this is plastic, so any heat that you apply is going to make a difference. And a fourth frustration people have with wigs is the sheen, the shininess. Now this wig isn't too bad, but others have a really shine to them, too much shine. What I use is dry shampoo. That seems to work really well. So just spray a little bit on and let it sit for a second, and then use your comb and then just comb it right out, and it should take the shine pretty much off of it. It'll make a big difference, and I do love the smell of that stuff. The fifth frustration is a box look. It's sort of a pointy head looking box look that comes when you take it straight out of the box. You have to shake it up. You have to comb the fibers from the root up before you put it on. And there's some other things that you can use. You can use Simply Styling Spray to help with that. You can use my favorite sea salt spray to help with that, and a little hairspray to help with that for the boxy look. But generally, if you take it and you shake it out really well, and then I'll show you. Just take it out and shake it really well like that, and then take your comb. I've showed you how to do this before, and comb it. Just comb it right from the root. Somebody showed me this, I forget who it was, a friend of mine, and just comb it right from the root so that it's all gotten all the hair is away from the cap. Then you can put it back on, and then you can see what it does. You see how everything is no longer boxy. Everything is poofed out, and you can now style your wig a lot easier. Just like that. That's how you do it. And then it just takes away the boxiness. It just absolutely takes away the boxiness. So there are those kind of tricks, are a few of the tricks that you can use to help with boxiness. So those are the 5 frustrations that we often have with our hair. Now I want to talk to you about something else. I want to talk to you about God is a good friend in time of need. He is a good friend in time of need. We were made for friendship with God, and Jesus calls us his friends. He does. There is no better friend than Jesus. No better friend than Jesus. He's always going to be at your side. He's always working in your life. He's always working for your good. You may not think it's for your good. You may think it's lousy and it's horrible and it's distasteful, but he has a purpose, and it's always for your good. There is no better friend than Jesus when times are tough. He's the one that you need to call on and talk to when things are not going well. John 15:13 says, "Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friend." And that's what Jesus did. He laid down his life for us, that we might be with him in heaven. He knows us better than we know ourselves. He really does. He knows how many hairs we have on our head, even though they're getting fewer for this girl. And he loves us despite whatever we have done. It doesn't matter what we have done. He loves us anyways. He loves you so much. Put your trust in him today. You won't be sorry. And that's my story for today.